Hello everyone, my name is Dinesh. Today I'll be presenting a summary and critique of an article titled Navigating the Landscape of AI Generated Text Detection. It focuses on how generative AI tools like ChatGPT are affecting education, especially when it comes to academic honesty. So coming to the about the article section. So this article was written by Varun Gupta and Chetan Gupta, published in 2024 by the IEEE Computer Society. The purpose of this article is pretty straightforward. Universities are seeing both the positive and negative impacts of AI tools. Students benefit from them, but these same tools also make it harder for instructions to detect cheating. The authors walk through the current challenges with AI detection and proposes a few strategies to improve integrity in academic settings. So, coming to the strengths of this article, one of the major strengths of this article is how clearly it explains the real issues with AI generated text in education. Instead of sugarcoating anything, the author breaks down exactly why detection tools struggle. Another strong point is that the article isn't just complaining, it actually offers practical, proactive solutions that instructors can use, like study protocols and contribution statements. The example given are relatable and realistic, especially for anyone who has been around university coursework. Overall, the article gives a balanced view of both the good and bad sides of generative AI, which makes a discussion feel grounded rather than alarmist. Now, the weakness. A big limitation is that many of the proposed solutions require major changes at an institutional level. Not all universities have the time, resources, or staff to implement them consistently. Another weakness is how heavily the article relies on the judgment of faculty. Different instructors have different levels of experience with AI, which means the results may not be consistent. Also, the article talks a lot about improving academic processes but doesn't really explore how AI detection technology itself could be improved. And finally, some of the approaches they propose, like applied research assignments and protocol tracking, can be time consuming, especially for large classes. So here are the key highlights of this article. The author highlights that AI tools genuinely help students learn better, but these tools also make cheating easier than ever. They point out that current AI detection tools are far from accurate. False positives and false negatives happen regularly, which creates uh, different kinds of concerns. Students are also getting better at humanizing AI generated text, making it even harder for detection software to identify it correctly. So the main takeaway is that technology alone can't solve the integrity problem. Okay, so the proposed solutions by this article mainly involve three things. First, requiring students to create a study protocol. This makes their research process transparent and harder to fake. Second is using a credit statement to track how much AI contributed to an assignment. It helps identify whether AI was used appropriately or excessively. Third is assigning more applied research-based projects. When students have to solve real-world problems and present to stakeholders, it becomes much harder to rely on AI for the entire assignment. These solutions push for accountability, transparency, and real student engagement rather than just trying to catch AI generated work after the fact. So, in conclusion, the article does a solid job highlighting the challenges that university faces because of generative AI. While some solutions feel ambitious, the overall message is important. Instead of fighting AI, academic institutions should adjust their teachings and assessment methods to encourage ethical use. Thank you.